In a remote mountain village, a legend spoke of a fox with fur as dark as midnight and eyes that glowed like embers. They called it the shadow fox, a creature said to appear only to those who were lost, not just in the world, but in their hearts. 10-year-old Aiko had heard the stories, but she didn't believe them. Not until the night her mother fell gravely ill. The village healer said only a rare herb from the highest peak could save her, but no one dared to climb the treacherous mountain in winter. Desperate, Aiko set out alone, her small lantern barely piercing the swirling snow. Hours into her journey, Aiko stumbled and fell, her lantern shattering. The darkness swallowed her and she began to cry, her tears freezing on her cheeks. "I can't do this," she whispered. "I'm not strong enough." That's when she saw it, a pair of glowing eyes in the darkness. The shadow fox emerged from the snow, its fur blending seamlessly with the night. It didn't speak, but its gaze held a quiet strength that made Aiko's fear melt away. The fox turned and began to walk, glancing back as if to say, "Follow me." The fox led her through the storm, its glowing eyes a beacon in the darkness. When the wind howled and Aiko's legs threatened to give out, the fox stayed by her side, its presence a silent promise that she wasn't alone. At last, they reached the peak. There, growing from a crack in the rocks, was the herb Aiko needed. She carefully plucked it, her fingers numb but her heart soaring. The journey back was a blur. The fox stayed with her until the village lights came into view, then paused at the edge of the forest. Aiko turned to thank it, but the fox was already fading into the shadows. Its glowing eyes the last thing she saw. Aiko's mother recovered, and the village hailed her as a hero. But Aiko knew the truth. She hadn't done it alone. Years later, when Aiko had children of her own, she would tell them the story of the shadow fox, and sometimes, on the darkest nights, she would swear she saw a pair of glowing eyes watching from the edge of the forest, a silent reminder that even in the bleakest moments, hope could be found in the most unexpected places.